What's up, hey, what's good, what's poppin'? I am Miss Berry. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and coming to kick it with me. As you guys can see from the title, I'm getting right back up into Candace Owens. I'm pretty interested to see, her take on this, her perspective, because I already have my own perspective to a certain extent. So, I just want to know why she feels it's the worst trade in history and all of the above. So I'm not really gonna do too much talking, y'all. We're just gonna get straight up into it. All right. So let's see what Candace is
Moving on, you guys, to a happier story. And by happier, I mean sadder. That's what I meant by happier. But it's funny. At least it's funny in a sad way. But
why is the
I'm sure you guys have been following the Brittney Griner story. She's a WNBA player, and she got caught with cannabis cartridges going into Russia. That's a big no-no. It's Russia. And she was sentenced to prison there. And obviously this caused an uproar because how could a WNBA player who just wanted to smoke a little pot be sentenced to a sweatshop in Russia? And by the way, I have been vocal. I thought the punishment was extreme for the crime, right? I'm not one of these people that's like, oh no, lock away every single person that has a cartridge of marijuana on them. I think what she did was stupid, and she's anti-American, and she's constantly commenting on America. But at the same time, I think that this sentence was also extreme. So I am in the middle of this. She's now been released in a prisoner swap, which is just the most ridiculous I've ever heard. They swapped Brittney Griner for a merchant of death arms dealer, Victor Bout, a Russian merchant of death. That's what he's called, arms dealer. So I'm just trying to picture Putin getting this phone call because it's just so ridiculous. Ring, ring, ring. Mr. Putin, America is on the line, and they are very sad that you're keeping Brittney. I do not care. I do not care. We're keeping her. This is ridiculous. She's smoking pot. This is a very bad Russian accent, but let's go with this, right? Okay, America's on the phone again, and they're very, very sad. They say they're super sad that you have her. What is he calling me about the emotions of the Americans? I don't care about the emotions of the Americans. Okay, well, the activists in America say they're super de-duper sad, and they're wanting to know if they gave you your arms dealer, who is referred to as the merchant of death, would you give them back their pot-smoking WNBA player? Is this a prank? No, it's just Western philosophy. It's just America. So they want to feel good. They want to feel good. So if you can just please give them their openly lesbian, pot-smoking basketball player, they will give you back your merchant of death. Because, I don't know, it's America, and it's 2022.
I'm not getting the joke or the sarcasm. I mean, I get that it's sarcasm, but I'm not really following, is what I'm pretty much trying to say. Like, let's keep following.
It makes sense in 2022, where everything is rainbows and sprinkles, and it's all about how we feel, not the practicality of what's taking place, which is that nowhere ever in the history of the world would any sane individual say it's a good idea to swap somebody that is entitled the merchant of death and is an arms dealer for a pot-smoking WNBA player. Two things can be true at once. Her sentence was harsh, but also, if we're going to get her back, it shouldn't come at this cost, right? That's the answer here. And just in case you didn't realize how patently ridiculous the toddlers and tiaras that are running our nation are, Joe Biden, who can barely speak at this point, had these words to share about Brittney Griner's release.
Brittney is an incomparable athlete.
Okay, let's stop right there. I'm sorry. Did he just say Brittney is an incomparable athlete? Who wrote this? What are we talking? It's the WNBA. There's no such thing as an incomparable athlete in the WNBA. It's the WNBA. So for all three of my listeners who watch the WNBA religiously, I'm going to have to assume that there are some athletes that we can, in fact, compare to Brittney Griner. All of them probably can be compared to Brittney Griner, because probably a high school male basketball team could defeat the WNBA. I don't mean that to be insulting. It's just a ridiculous statement to say that she is incomparable as an athlete. But go ahead, Biden. Let's see if you can stick in some more ridiculousness.
Brittney is an incomparable athlete. a two-time Olympic gold medalist for Team USA. She endured mistreatment and a show trial in Russia with characteristic grit and incredible dignity. She represents the best America, best about America. It is across the board, everything about her.
She represents the best that America, the best of America across the board. This is the Brittney Griner. This is it. This is the best. This is Americanism right here. When I think of America, when I salute the flag, when I pledge allegiance to the flag, when I wear red, white, and blue on the 4th of July, and I am thinking about all of the ways in which I love my country.
I'm sorry, y'all. My son is knocking and I'm recording. All right. I apologize. Let's get back to it.
Brittney Griner is the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know about you guys, but that's me. I'm like, oh, thank you for the brave people that have fought for our country's freedoms because it allows us to have pot-smoking WNBA players. This is really the best that America has to offer. It really is. And that is an extremely depressing narrative about the state of things today, but it's an honest narrative. I really do believe that the left sees this as a win, that they care so much about how they feel on the inside that they would be willing to put our country at danger. They would trade anybody to protect a lesbian pot-smoking basketball player that hates America. Like, that's exactly what the left is all about. And unfortunately, what this really represents is the decline of the West. That's the truth. The West is declining. We are in a steep decline right now because we have leaders that can look you in the eye and tell you that people like Brittney Griner are the best that they have to offer. So yes, Putin is laughing because he should be laughing. It's just the most ridiculous trade ever in the history of the world. It's like trading LeBron James for Danny DeVito. I like Danny DeVito. I like Danny DeVito's movies, but I don't think that the Lakers should take him to play basketball because it's a ridiculous trade because he doesn't even play basketball. In the realm of politics, Brittney Griner being swapped for an arms dealer makes entirely no sense. It makes the kind of no sense like swapping LeBron James for Danny DeVito for a basketball team would make. It would be like swapping Pokemon cards and someone's like, hey, I've got Pikachu. And then you come back at them and you're like, okay, I have Arthur the Aardvark. What? But that's not even a Pokemon. We even say it doesn't matter because it's a trade. It's the worst trade possibly ever. Ladies and gentlemen, somehow time is already up, which means the next portion of the show is going to be available exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. So,
all right, y'all. So we're going to end the video right there like that. Simply because, it's over. But, so this is what I'm going to say. I'm sorry, I'm putting Vaseline on my face because felt like, my cheek was dry. I don't know, and it's wintertime, you just get dry. You gotta definitely stay moisturized. So even though I'm in the house, I'm definitely staying moisturized up. But anyway, y'all, let me put this back over there. Anyway, y'all, so my thoughts on this in particular, like, off back, like, let me just be honest. So like off back is just kind of like, oh wow, she's over there and for this and that, like they need to let her go. Like that's just a little too much for that. Like that's just way too much. It was really harsh. Her sentencing was really harsh. I will honestly say that. I can't even talk, y'all, either. But I don't really know, like how Candace was saying she is anti-American and she hate being over here and things like that. I don't really know too much about it. I would have to actually go pull up and research, those things because I'm not really too familiar with Brittney. Like, I didn't know who she was until this happened. If I'm being completely honest, like I've never seen any of her games or anything like this. I just, knew that this is what happened and this is what's going on and, so stuff like that. So I didn't know. So now hearing, what Candace thinks and, why she's saying these things, it makes me want to go, just research to figure out why she feels this way and, the things that Brittney was saying and stuff like that. But, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody is not going to view a situation the same way. They're not going to feel the same way. And that's just life. That's just, that's honestly just life. That's just what it is. But overall, it's definitely pretty interesting. I'm I am glad that, you know, she's freed from over there, because that was just harsh. For that pen, like, come on now. It was just harsh. You know, I understand, you know, you just got to be careful with the things that you travel with as well, most importantly, because you just never know. And don't nobody go over there. We ain't going to Russia. Don't nobody go to Russia. I'm just playing, y'all, but that stuff like that will make you not want to go to Russia. But at the same time, if you travel safely, you know, and just make sure you're not trying to bring along things that you shouldn't be bringing along, then, you know, it shouldn't matter. But then what if it was just a vape pen? I wonder how, like, do they vape in Russia? Because vaping is just pretty much everywhere. But all in all, you know, you just have to be careful. You just have to definitely be careful. I'm glad that she's home and everything, but I definitely want to dig a little deeper just to see, you know, some of the things that were said that I'm just so unaware of. But anyway, y'all, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction video just as much as I enjoy reacting to it. Y'all, my voice is a little ashy and raspy, but bear with me. But anyway, also, y'all, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. I want to know your take, your perspective, like how you feel. Do you agree with Candace? You know, just let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments. Also, comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see me react to on this channel. Y'all go over to Candace's channel, show her some love, hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to thumbs up, like up this video. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't leave without hitting that red subscribe button and ringing that bell, so when I drop a new video, you will know. You won't miss it. You will be right here. I said that so slow. But anyway, y'all, all in all, I appreciate you guys for coming through and coming to kick it with me, and until next time.